The laughter started the moment Sergeant Emma Carter walked into the briefing room. She was the only woman among 12 soldiers. One soldier leaned toward another and muttered, "What is she doing here?" Emma heard him. She didn't respond. She simply pulled out a chair, sat down, and looked at the large mission map projected across the wall. Another soldier glanced at her and smirked. "Hope they didn't put you on the difficult part." A few men laughed. Emma remained silent. She had learned a long time ago that arguing with people who underestimated her was a waste of energy. Letting them stay wrong was easier. But that morning, she noticed something none of them had. Something was wrong with the mission map. The commander entered the room, and every conversation stopped. "Listen up." The satellite image changed on the screen. Their assignment was to reach a remote extraction point before dawn, secure the area, and escort a convoy through unfamiliar terrain. The commander pointed to the primary route. "This is our approach." Emma studied it carefully. Road, river, ridge. Then her eyes stopped. There was a narrow access road near the eastern ridge that wasn't marked on their operational map. Her expression tightened. The commander continued explaining the route. Emma raised her hand. "Yes, Sergeant Carter? Sir, I don't think we should use that route." One of the soldiers behind her quietly laughed. "Of course," another whispered. "She hasn't even seen the area." Emma ignored them. She stood and walked toward the screen. "Sir, this route puts the convoy directly below this ridge." The commander looked at the map. Emma continued, "If anyone is observing the road from that elevation, they'll have a clear line of sight." The room became quieter. The commander zoomed in. "How did you notice that?" Emma pointed toward the terrain. "The elevation changes here. The map makes it look flat, but the satellite imagery shows otherwise." One soldier folded his arms. "So what? We take the longer route." Emma looked at him. "No." She pointed farther south. "We take this route." The commander stared at the screen. Emma continued, "It keeps the convoy behind the ridge and avoids the low ground." The commander frowned. "Why avoid the low ground?" Emma hesitated for half a second. "Because if the rain upstream reaches this basin, that road becomes a trap." The commander immediately checked the latest weather update. His face changed. Heavy rain had been reported upstream. The route they had planned could become impassable before the convoy reached it. Nobody laughed now. The soldier who had mocked Emma earlier stared at the map. The commander turned toward her. "Sergeant Carter, how certain are you?" Emma answered without hesitation. "Certain enough that I wouldn't send my team through there." The commander studied her for a moment. Then he looked at the rest of the soldiers. "This is exactly why Sergeant Carter was assigned to this mission." Silence. He pointed toward the original route. "Cancel it." Then he pointed toward Emma's route. "Update the plan." The soldier who had mocked her earlier finally spoke. "Sergeant Carter." Emma looked at him. "How did you catch all that so quickly?" She gave a small nod toward the map. "I wasn't paying attention to who was laughing." She paused. "I was paying attention to the terrain." The commander nodded. "That's the difference between looking at a mission." He looked around the room. "And understanding it." Emma returned to her seat. No one laughed this time. No one questioned why a woman was in the room. If you were in that briefing room, would you trust Sergeant Emma Carter's judgment?